Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy Pony Montana, and in this video, I'm back. What's going on, you guys? It's been a while. I apologize for that. Well, I don't really apologize. Madden 21 was a hot piece of garbage, and I just didn't really want to put content out. But today, we've got every single Madden player revealed so far. EA had a massive stream last night. They kind of did their thing, man. An hour's worth of a stream. Shout out to Kralo, man. Kralo did a lot of talking for an hour straight, nonstop content. Just didn't pause for one moment. Just let us have everything. Huge stream, and I wanted to break down every single thing that I seen, but instead, since obviously everything, you know, I don't want to be that guy that's like speculating everything, like, oh, I think this is gonna happen or this is gonna happen. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna be going over every single dropped player, going over the stats, going over what I think on the specific player types and stuff like that. Man, so much content, so much stuff from EA. Definitely a W stream if I had to rate it. Great stream by EA, but we're gonna be going over every single player that EA dropped. They dropped so much content. Now let's get right into it. Obviously, our first player that we're gonna be going over is this Patty Mahomes. I think he's one of the pre-order bonuses. I could be wrong about that, but I know that this Patty Mahomes is going to be literally a day one quarterback for a lot of people. Now, assuming that you don't need gunslinger and stuff like that, Patty Mahomes is going to be a god pretty much starting off rip. But let's get right next to it just to showcase more of the stats. 88 throw power, 88 throw accuracy short. Now, obviously, on the right side, Patrick Mahomes, that is him being chemmed up. That's why he has 92 short throw accuracy there, and not 85 instead of the 84, then 87 instead of the 86, and then obviously the throw under pressure and the throw on the run are obviously the same. So that the reason why those are different is because of a chemistry change. Now, this is something that I just wanted to pretty much touch base on a little bit, is the halftime adjustments. You're going to be able to change your adjustments, your abilities during halftime. Now, it's not going to be like, you can't just like put on a different ability. You have to have that ability already on the player, but it's not going to be able to cost you your AP. So this is going to be something where it's going to be sucking in the wallet a little bit when it comes to training points, because you're not going to want to sit there and take off those specific training points off of your player. Abilities off of your player to kind of get some of those training points back. You're going to want those abilities on your player as you go out to the field, even if it's within that AP limit. The AP limit, obviously, as you can see, it is 12 to begin the year off, which seems pretty decent, but I'll talk a little bit about that a little bit afterwards, just because there's something that popped up during the stream that kind of caught my eye, and it kind of upset me a little bit depending on what happens. But again, I said I didn't want to speculate too much because there's a lot of players, and I just want to go over all the players. As you can see, Davante Adams, he's an 88 overall, but these are powered up players. So Davante is an 89 powered up. Tyreek Hill, the speed demon himself, the cheetah, 87, but powered up to an 88 here. Let's keep going. We got the god. We got the trucking. I don't like this guy. I'm a Colts fan, so Derrick Henry, yay. And this is another thing that I kind of wanted to touch base on a little bit, is you can track your stats now in Madden, and I think that's going to be something huge, especially with the amount of content that I'm hoping to be bringing to you guys. Budget Beast. You can see all the content. You can see all the stats from people from the entire community. So like if you're having doubts about a player, if he plays well or not, you're going to be able to pretty much check that through these stats, and it's going to help everyone out. It's going to help me out, especially because if I'm dropping these budget beasts, or if I'm dropping like a no money spent team with Mutt, this is going to go crazy. Like, we're going to be able to there isn't going to be a doubt in my mind that I could sit there and go, hey, this Derrick Henry is the best running back, the best budget back in the game. Obviously he's an 88, so he's going to be expensive, but just to use him as an example. Now Next, Davante Adams again. It's just showcasing the stats and what you can see. Obviously, two receiving catches, 88 receiving yards, 3 receiving yards after catch. So I wonder how extensive that list is going to be. So obviously, you see it's versus a CPU, so you're going to be able to track your stats versus head to head as well. So Budget Beast will be incoming. We'll be going crazy, and we will be having a ton of fun. Fred Warner, another dropped player, another revealed player, 87 overall, but he's powered up here to an 88. And again, Patrick Mahomes. And the reason why I kind of wanted to showcase this is because if you see at the bottom of this, longest passing yards, air distance, and then average time to throw. Now, I don't know if that means like his throwing animation takes 3.5 milliseconds. I don't know what that means, or if it means like it takes him 3.5 seconds to get that ball out of there on average time. Hopefully that is a stat to kind of showcase how fast you can release the balls, because we already know if Gunslinger is not a thing in this game, if we're not going to need Gunslinger, we're obviously going to want the quarterback that is the fastest with the highest, with the lowest average time to throw. So that's why I kind of wanted to showcase this a little bit. Now, next player revealed. Oh, that's just some random stuff that I ended up saving. Then we got Zach Martin, 87. There's they kind of try to reveal like a top 10 player list, and Zach Martin was, I think he was the 10th player. Now, obviously, we know that Fred Warner's an 87. We know that Tyreek Hill's an 87. Davante is an 88. So those players all go there. Ryan Ramczyk, 87 overall, 83 speed. I mean, to be honest, no one really cares about O-line play because they just never seem to get it right, to be honest. And so like when they drop players that are a decent overall that are on the O-line, you pretty much just tell yourself like, hey, I'm going to be rocking with an 82 overall O-lineman, because I'm not going to be spending $100K on Ryan Ramczyk day one. I'm going to be spending $100K on a Tyreek Hill, Patty Mahomes, all these different types of players. But DeAndre Hopkins, 87 overall, 84 speed, not the fastest, but he does have some of the better route running that I've seen so far out of most of these players. He's obviously going to be a stud, especially when he gets an upgraded card. If he chooses to play this season, you're one of my favorite players. So please and thank you. And then we got the beast, the demon, the cheetah, the god himself, Tyreek Hill. So damn fast, man. Powered up. He's going to get to a 90 overall. 89 deep route running to start the game. He's gonna be insane. I'm just gonna let you guys know this right now. He's gonna be insane. Paired up with a couple other people, this is a dangerous man right here. Next, we've got the campaign edition. Obviously, they're gonna have little things for those of us that play solos. I don't personally play solos like that. I'm more of an online head-to-head guy, but campaign edition upgrade, it's a little solo kind of thing that you guys are going to be able to rock and end up earning players, which is fine. We also got our 82 overall Derwin James. I believe that is his overall as well. Unfortunately, he was injured last year, so they didn't give him a high enough overall, in my opinion, because Derwin's a beast. We already know that, though. But actually, back it up a little bit. We got Shaquille Barrett, Chandler Jones, Derwin James, Travis Kelce. They're all going to be 82. I don't think these are the final overalls for these players. I think these are just the overalls for the players that you can earn during the campaign edition. And then let's keep going. And obviously, their overalls go higher. So we got Cameron Jordan, Bobby Wagner, Minkah Fitzpatrick, Brandon Cooks. On to the next. Team captains, baby. I love the fact that they had Lance, and this is why I mentioned the pairing a couple people with Tyreek Hill, because Lance Alworth route running, 88 speed, 87 short route running, 87 medium route running, and 89 deep route running. This is probably going to be the team captain that I pick, because this dude is an absolute stud. Obviously, we're going to be able to pick captains on offense and defense. I'm pretty sure, like always, like last year I had Leroy Gould. No, we can only pick one. Never mind. Mulligan. Never mind. But we got a decent lineup. We got Jack Youngblood, always a beast in Madden. We got John Lynch. He's always a little bit slow, so I'm not really feeling the John Lynch pick. But obviously we had Ed McCaffrey last year, who was... yeah. Then the beast, power back, Sean Alexander. A little slow as well, but he's got that 85 trucking, which is going to be very, very nice, obviously, at the beginning of the year. And also, all these players are able to be powered up to an 89 overall. Now, these are the team affinity players. We got Anthony Barr, obviously linebacker, 83 speed, pretty solid for linebacker, but there are some faster options that we're going to be able to use. And he's always got the worst power move, finesse move, and all that stuff, but he always has decent block shedding, which we're going to be able to rock with that, obviously, if his speed is better. If he has a power-up card, if you have a Minnesota Vikings theme team, that Anthony Barr is going to be a very good card to use. Chase Claypool, looking like a budget beast, 87 speed. His route running is a little iffy. We're going to have to beef up that medium route running to an 80 at least at the beginning of the year. But this 87 speed seems like it's going to be like a very solid spot for us to have speed in this game. Pretty solid. Not going to lie. More affinity cards. Let's get on to it. Jalen Smith, and this is why I mentioned the speed thing for Anthony Barr, because if Jalen Smith has a power up, 87 speed. He's 86 speed stock, but if he has a power up going with these affinity cards, 87 speed is going to be extremely nice out of a linebacker position at the beginning of the year. That's going to be huge. Now, I know that the movement is going to be a little stiff compared to Madden 20, compared to Madden 21 current gen, but in next gen apparently they kind of beefed up the speed, so linebackers might actually be usable, which is going to be nice. Then we got the Chargers beast himself, Justin Herbert. When this card came out last year, he was super good. 89 throw power. He's going to be somebody that might be able to get gunslinger if it's needed, but as you can see, pretty much 80s across the board except for the medium accuracy and the throw accuracy. Decent speed for a budget player, but this is going to be another budget card that's going to run you for probably like 30-40K, which is going to be nice, especially at the beginning of the year. And then we got this slow bastard. We've got Landon Collins. Too slow for my blood, honestly. I've never really, like, as soon as they kind of lowered his speed, he kind of just like took a dip for me in terms of like playability, but decent zone, great power, great hit power, decent pursuit, but we all know pursuit angles in this game are always going to be doo-doo, so that doesn't really mean much. And then we've got the rookie champion. I believe last year it was Isaiah Simmons. I could be wrong, but we've got the rookie champion this year. And even better news with the rookie champion, Davante Smith, is he can be powered up this year. That is major. Last year, we waited for the Isaiah Simmons power up for decades, and then they dropped it at the end of the year, which is cool. You know, they did the power up program, but we got Davante Smith having his power up early on, team upgrades and all that stuff, and he's got 80 plus across the board with 89 speed. This is going to be a stud right here. This is going to be a great card to have day one if you can get him day one. He's probably going to cost an arm and a leg. I'm not going to lie, but same time, it's gonna be fun. Now, this is my favorite part right here. Kam Chancellor. Now, previous years they were known as Mutt Masters. Now they're known as Ultimate Champions. The Mutt Master has now changed to the Ultimate Champion. We got Kam Chancellor. Don't look at this and think, man, this is awful. Kam Chancellor goes up to a 95 overall. Now, obviously, we're gonna have to do our daily objectives. If it's the same as previous years, we're going to have to do our daily objectives, and I believe it was 30 days, and then you can finally finish your Mutt Master or Ultimate Champion in this case. But 92 speed, 95 acceleration, 93 tackling, 93 play rec. Like he's a stud, bro. He goes to the club, gets all the girls. Cringes. Yeah. 91 agility, 92 impact block, and 90 change of direction. Huge. This is something that like it's going to be one of the most overlooked things. If Sprinter is in the, never mind, Sprinter might not be in the game. You only see 2 chemistry and position slots, and I know that Kam Chancellor is going to be able to go over to a free safety. So this is going to be a chemistry slot, which means the second one can't be a physical chem, which means physical chems might not be in the game. Hallelujah. Not even going to complain. Next, obviously, this is the thing that I mentioned with the AP boost and stuff like that in the beginning of the video. Reinforcement elite. These are X factors. I don't know why X factors are costing AP points. I don't like that. 6 AP on for an X factor. That's something, like I said, I don't want to dive too much into everything, but that's a little bit of, it's a little funky to me at first glance. Hopefully it's not what I'm thinking. Like, I don't want to start the game with reinforcement elite. You know what I mean? Because that means that there's a possibility that you can start the game with freight train elite. Y'all remember Eric Dickerson? Yeah, them 2020 vibes, man. Worst year ever. Next, we've got the MUT superstars, man. Superstar players that already have the abilities on them. Obviously, we already got teased of one, Russell Wilson, who's going to be an absolute beast. There's not much else that they kind of teased on this, which is cool, which is fine. But some of the players that we're going to be able to get our hands on day one, I believe. I'm not sure, but Terry McLaurin, obviously a speed demon. There's so many good speed cards that are going to be in the game day one, which is amazing. It might not be amazing because I don't know if there's going to be enough cornerbacks to actually, guard that. But Terry McLaurin, 88 speed, 80 short route, 81 medium, 84 deep, 85 catching. And I know catching is one of them stats where it's like you need to be catching the ball regardless, but I hope stats and abilities actually mean something this year, where it's like if I have 99 catching and I'm going to catch the ball, that I better hold on to that thing. You know what I mean? If I have 99 medium throw accuracy, I shouldn't be overthrowing low corner routes. You know what I mean? It's just so simple things that EA needs to get right for us to be happy. Just a smidge, you know what I mean? Next, Marlon Humphrey. 89 overall cornerback. But again, obviously we showcased two receivers with 89 speed, and Marlon Humphrey's an 89. He's one of the faster cornerbacks in the league, and he's only got 87 speed. That's something that obviously caught my eye. But 88 press, 89 man coverage, 88 play rack, 81 jumping, 88 acceleration, which is a huge stat that a lot of people don't realize. Then we got this absolute tank, this absolute monster, Saquon Barkley. Ever since he's been in the game, there has not been a Saquon Barkley card that has been bad. Even when his overall, I think he began at like an 82 or 83 overall. He was an absolute stud. And then they gave him like the rookie premier card. Dominant as hell. And like every card that they give Saquon Barkley, it's always a really, really good card. So that be on the lookout for that one. That one's going to be tough. This is a card that I don't think they meant to leak, but obviously they were going through the top 10 and they ended up dropping this Jalen Ramsey. But again, 85 speed. Now he's still going to be a stud. He's going to be one of those guys that ends up catching up to balls that he has no business catching up to. Pause. If that's a pause moment, I don't even know. But 85 speed just doesn't seem like it's fast enough for me, honestly. But hey, if he balls out, he balls out. That's why we're going to check the community stats to see if this card can actually play. Next, we've got the God. We've got the legend. I'm very, very happy. Not happy about the 46 speed. Peyton Manning should be at least an 85, but he's a legend, so I'm not going to go too crazy with it. At least 70. 85 is a little stretchy, but rookie Peyton had some wheels. I'm not gonna lie. 1,000 yards rushing all time. Like, I mean, what do you want? What do you want from the man? 46 speed. Peyton Manning is back into Madden, and he's got 89 throw power. So that's leading me to believe that they might have him as a strong arm quarterback. And if that's true, and he's not like a field general, he might be field general because we know it's Peyton Manning. He literally is his own coach. But that 89 throw power has me a little bit hopeful. If we need gunslinger, if we don't need gunslinger, then we don't even care about it. Put field general on him and let us rock. And then next, Charles Woodson is back in the game. They have him at cornerback here. I don't know if you're going to be able to like change his positions, but we do know that he's at cornerback simply because he has the press rating showing instead of the hit power. For safeties, it's hit powers. For cornerbacks, it's the press rating. So, but yeah, another cornerback that seems to fall under that 80 87, 88 speed threshold, which I'm not liking that. Obviously, the pre-order power up limited time stuff. You pre-order any game, you just get better things. Now the NFL Stars Fantasy Packs. Now this is something that you get with pre-ordering the game. You see Von Miller, Myles Garrett, Lavonte David, D Hop, and the Bosa brother. I forgot his name. Nick Bosa. Larry Bosa, I don't know. Next, oh wait a minute, I think we got another one. Oh, yep, the fantasy pack, and then, all right, let me let you guys know this right now. We got Tom Brady, we got a Tom Brady pack and a Patrick Mahomes pack. If you pick the Tom Brady pack, he paid you, okay? There's no way that you're picking the Tom Brady pack, and I'm gonna let you know this right now because if you pick the Tom Brady pack, you get a Wes Welker and you get a Rodney Harrison. Okay. Wes Welker though, how much speed? 86 speed. He doesn't even go crazy with the route running. Okay. If you pick the Patrick Mahomes one, yeah, you start the game with an 85 overall Randy Dandy, man. This is not something to take lightly. He gonna go crazy for you because every Randy, I don't know why, but there's certain cards in the game that they all play a little bit different. All of them. They just, for some reason, they just play different. Don't know why. I don't know why that is, but they play different and they play better. Randy Moss is one of those players. I have a friend of mine, my boy Adelson. He always tells me number 84 is always open. Doesn't matter who's on him. 84 is always open. And you know how I was talking about speed? Deion Sanders fits that criteria, man. 84 man coverage, 83 zone, 88 speed, 88 excel, 88 agility, 86 jumping. This is if you pick the Patrick Mahomes. Pick the Patrick Mahomes. Don't be an idiot. That's just something that you don't want to do, okay? Also, I just want to touch base on this a little bit. The Madden veteran bonus, if you played all 3 titles, you'll get 3 fantasy packs. So those other players that I showed, where are they? These players right here, you'll be able to pick more than just one of them, and your team will pretty much, like most people, their teams are going to be pretty decent at the beginning of the year compared to previous years. Now this is leading me to believe that that the year is going to die down very, very quick, unfortunately. Like around February next year, like that's when people are just going to be putting the game down, assuming the game is decent. I'm just going to assume the game is decent. I'm not going to assume the game sucks because, you know, I'm still going to play it, obviously. Hey, I'm Pony Montana. And now we got the Veterans Loyalty Fantasy Pack. These are the ones that come into the packs. I apologize for the misinformation, but it's not these players. It's these players, the Veterans Loyalty Fantasy Pack, which is cool. They're good players. They're probably gonna fill up my O-line, honestly, because I'm not gonna spend any skill positions on them. But also, we get a Marcus Peters out of those. 84 speed, another slow corner. I'm not with it. AJ Brown, 84 speed, 82 overall. Not that great. And then last but not least, we have our rookie premieres. You are only going to be able to get 2 of these. I'm pretty sure it's only 2, even if you did all 10. But I will say this: there is a player in this category that a lot of people are going to want. But let's start with Elijah Vera Tucker, 88 strength, very good strength on him, very good O lineman. Then we got Christian Barmore. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he looks pretty basic to me, honestly. 73 speed is pretty solid, though. Jalen Phillips, 87 speed for an outside linebacker. That's actually crazy good. I'm not going to lie. That's better than the Jalen Smith that we seen earlier. Najee Harris, 87 speed, 88 excel, 84 Karen, 87 speed, pretty solid for a running back, but you know, I'm not too hype on this one. Trevor Lawrence, he might end up on the team. It depends if I might get Peyton, so Peyton's gonna be slinging dots, but that 79 speed is definitely something that catches the eye because you definitely want to be a little bit mobile once you are running. Next, we've got Micah Parsons, 88 speed. This is a stud. 88 speed. He faster than most of the quarterbacks I showed. That's wild. But Hey, I'm not. This might be one of the ones that ends up on the team. Who knows? Then we got Kyle Pitts, 88 speed at tight end. Again, faster than most of the cornerbacks. The only cornerback I seen that had the decent speed for this is Dion. They all cooking Jalen Ramsey. Then we got JC Horn, 89 speed. Finally, we get one that had that 89 speed, 90 jumping, 89 acceleration, 85 agility. This dude is a stud off the rip. As soon as you get him, he's gonna be a stud for you. But the man, we got Trayvon Moehrig, 90 speed, absolute stud. He's a safety though, so I mean, you might be able to move him down at cornerback, but he's a safety. So again, we still don't have a safety that hits that 90 speed. And the reason why I'm so about that speed being up is because this man right here. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, Jamar Chase, 91 speed to start the game. This is gonna be bad. I'm not gonna, unless they just like randomly drop a good cornerback. This is gonna be this is gonna be tough, man. Jamar Chase 90. So we're gonna have Tyreek Hill. Not everybody's gonna have Tyreek Hill, but we're gonna have Tyreek Hill, Jamar Chase, and Lance Alworth, who are all at that 89 plus speed range. It's gonna be crazy. But at the same time, man, EA dropped so much content, and this has been a very, very long video. But we kind of got in depth with most of the players. So there's man, 91 speed already. This is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be fun though. So I cannot wait until Madden drops. Hopefully Madden does the right thing, but this is definitely gonna be something where they're gonna be trying to dip into our pockets a lot. It's been a long video. My name is Tony Montana. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, man. We're going to be dropping a lot of MUT content this year, so hopefully you guys enjoyed my thoughts, my analysis on MUT currently so far. Has not dropped yet. April 12th is when you guys are going to be able to have that early access for 10 hours. And then on the 20th is when the game actually drops. But if you pre-ordered, I don't know if you need to pre-order the legend version or whichever one was like the $100 one. But if you pre-order that version, I know for a fact that you get early access and you get to play the game 3 days early. So make sure you guys are getting your hands on that if you have the bread. If not, listen, I'm broke, bro. I can't do nothing about it. All right, I can't do nothing about it. But my name is Tony Montana. I'll see y'all in the next video, man. As always, 2 fingers, deuces, peace out. Let me know if any of these players caught your eye, and I will see you guys in the next video.